Welcome back, food lovers. Take 4 potatoes. Today we're making an incredible recipe, so make sure to watch till the end so you don't miss any important steps. Potatoes are actually really filling and a great source of energy. They're also rich in potassium, which is important for your muscles and overall balance. Simple ingredient, but really versatile. Dear food lovers, I'm Mary, and I'm really glad you're here. I'd love to know where you're watching from. Let me know in the comments. For this, I'm using about 1 kilo, that's around 2.2 pounds, of beef leg. Go ahead and cut it into medium-sized pieces. Beef like this works really well for stews because it becomes really tender as it cooks slowly. It takes a bit of time, but in the end, it's definitely worth it. I feel like dishes like this are all about patience and letting everything cook properly. Once it's cut, transfer the beef to a dish. I'm using a baking dish. Add your favorite spices. For me, I like to keep it simple, so I'm adding a pinch of salt and a little black pepper, 1 teaspoon of cumin, 1 teaspoon of smoked paprika. Here's a little trick for really soft and tender beef. Add some sparkling water and give everything a good mix. Make sure the meat is fully covered, then let it rest for about 30 minutes. This helps tenderize the meat and lets the flavors soak in much better. All right, let's move to the pan. Add a bit of butter, let it melt. Add the beef pieces to the pan. Let it cook until you get that nice golden color. Now turn them over. This is actually one of my favorite parts, just letting everything cook slowly. You can hear the sizzle and you don't really need to do much. It's kind of a nice break in the middle of cooking before everything comes together. Next, we'll need about 300 grams, that's around 10.6 ounces of mushrooms. Just slice them up like this. Mushrooms are great in dishes like this because they release a lot of moisture as they cook, and that adds extra depth to the sauce. They also have that rich, savory taste, which makes everything feel more full and satisfying. Once the beef is nicely cooked, take it out of the pan. Add a bit of butter to the pan. Add in the chopped mushrooms and let them cook for a bit. Now we'll need 1 onion. Just slice it up like this. Dear food lovers, I'd really love to have each of you as part of this journey. So if you enjoy simple recipes like this, you can subscribe and stay with me here. It really means a lot. Let's add the sliced onion to the pan and gently mix everything together. Next, 2 carrots, just slice them up. Carrots add a nice color to the dish and make everything look a bit more vibrant. Let's add in the chopped carrot and let it cook for a bit until it softens. Now let's move on to the garlic. Just chop 2 garlic cloves into small pieces. Garlic is one of those ingredients that's both flavorful and actually really good for you. It's been used in cooking for a long time, and somehow it always makes dishes better. Even a small amount can really change the taste, and once it starts cooking, the smell is amazing. It's simple, but it makes a big difference in the end. Go ahead and add the chopped garlic to the pan, then mix everything well. Next, 2 stalks of celery, cut them into smaller pieces. I think celery is quite subtle, but it adds a fresh note to the dish. It's one of those ingredients you don't always notice right away, but you would definitely miss it if it wasn't there. Add in the celery and mix everything together. Add a little salt, just to your taste. Don't forget about black pepper. Next, I'm using 2 small tomatoes. Just cut them up like this. Another fun fact, tomatoes weren't always used in cooking. A long time ago in Europe, people actually thought they were poisonous, so they were grown just as decorative plants. Now they're in almost everything. Yeah, and it's hard to imagine cooking without them. Add 2 tablespoons of flour, then mix everything well. Now pour about 1.5 liters, around 6 cups of water, and mix everything well. Add the beef back to the pan. Don't forget to add 1 tablespoon of tomato paste. Now mix everything well. Add 2 bay leaves, then let it cook for about 2 hours on a low heat. Finally, a bunch of fresh greens. I'm using parsley. Just chop it up like this. Fresh herbs always add a nice finishing touch and bring a bit of freshness right at the end. Time to add the mushrooms back to the pan. Also add the onion back to the pan and mix everything well. Let it cook for another 30 minutes. Now it's time to prepare the mashed potatoes. Add a bit of butter and about 200 milliliters, around 3/4 of a cup of milk. A pinch of salt. Then some black pepper. I like a bit of a kick here. It balances the richness really nicely. Now mash everything well until smooth and creamy. I enjoy this part. It's actually quite relaxing. By the way, do you enjoy cooking? Or is it more of a daily routine for you? And that's it. Our dish is ready. Serve it up and enjoy. Dear food lovers, your feedback means a lot to me, so let me know in the comments how you like it.